Welcome to episode 83 of Let's Play Civ 6 Forever War. In our last episode, we took the city of Bursa. So that is a big development in our quest to go south. And also here we're about to, we're getting pretty close to being able to take and move down that way. And apart from that, we just have this city that is going to flip in a couple turns, that we are amassing forces to see if we can do some more BS in this area. So we have our new city of Bursa, which is, as you might imagine, pretty messed up from all the fighting. So we're going to go ahead and do some repair work. Although, I gotta say, this city survived with a good chunk of its population intact. So that's really going to help the repair process, and could become an aerodrome city in the future. But let's worry about our buildings first. Now, we are going to have geothermal plants in a turn, which is going to be very helpful when it comes to all these vents that we have going on. They're going to produce us energy, but even more importantly, we're going to have fascism in a turn. And that's finally going to give us way more slots for things than we have currently. So expect to see that later this very same video, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we have a machine gun. This guy come here for pillaging. You're not quite a tank, but you might be able to do some damage here. Alright, speaking of doing damage, we're just going to take a little walk around and see what kind of pillaging can happen. This will be a very naval-based opportunity for us down here. Oh, and by the way, these guys, we're moving these guys up to the city. Let's take a swing around here so that we can see. Yeah, we are going to focus. We are going to be transforming into a much more naval-based campaign, I do believe. But there are still interiors to all these continents, so our ground forces are still going to be very important. And I do mean, what I really do mean is naval and air. Oh, look at that. Oh, the Great Admiral got credit for that. That's pretty cool. Okay, well that's fine. I must be on town with no military units. That's a spot. We get a free coal for that, too. So let's combine him with this guy. This guy has district. So this guy is going to get naval. And they will combine to be a 3. So that's pretty cool. Alright, this guy, yeah. I don't know if we're free and clear of bozos appearing. So this guy will stay here to act as a counter bozo insurgency. Alright, let's poke and prod around. Destroyer. Wait here a turn. Okay. Neutralize the governor again. It doesn't really matter. Oh, and I also noticed he's building the Golden Gate Bridge. I almost want to just let it finish, but it's probably going to take too long, so it'll be interrupted. But we finally are able to just wail on the city unimpeded. It's a very tough little city-state, but it'll fall like all the rest. Oh, and I noticed we have offshore oil up here, too. Very good. Oh, yeah, let's give you an upgrade. Yeah, I'm predicting probably next turn for the city's capture. So we'll move him up a tile, get him ready. And we have a tank here. You go here. I don't remember the reason I built you, but we'll use you to escort this builder. I think that's adequate. Alright, you stay here. You're all by yourself. So you just wait here in case there's any trouble. Yeah, you go back. Eventually, yeah, we are going to have a settler, but it's going to be a bit... Oh, let's explode him. He's not quite dead, but we do have a city bombardment. Oh yeah, flood barrier. Good thing to have. By the way, let's look at our our climate. We still haven't had any climate change yet, which is surprising. But I guess this has all come on really quickly in the grand scheme of things, and almost half of the world's pollution is coming from me. A good chunk is coming from this other guy, but yeah, on our continent at least, it's mostly me. And I'm a lot of oil. In fact, I am doing the majority of the world's oil pollution. So what we are going to do is use this. Yeah, they keep trying to send undefended units across the water here, and it's a very foolish thing for them to do, because I can just explode them. I can crush them. Alright, you were built for what purpose? Oh, you're built for this city's aid. Yeah, getting that oil hooked up. Very good. Anyway, we have the biggest bozo in the group. I mean, this guy is in range of just everybody. So, he's about to be annihilated. Very silly of him to do that. Do I want to move him on? I think I just might. There's not really a point to keeping him in there. Oh, or him, for that matter. More importantly, let's move him down. Yeah, he was guarding an encampment that this guy was trying to build like 1,000,000 years ago. Gosh, we need builders up the wazoo over here. So we're going to be doing that. Kandy will be building us builders very soon. So I'm very happy about that. So let's end our turn. Everyone moves. Everyone grooves. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, you can't do anything else right now. Ironclad. We can't take out this city with an ironclad. We're going to be using our land unit. So it's alright for me if you progress further. We can upgrade you. In fact, let's not be stupid. Let's actually upgrade you. Alright, we do need more oil coming online, but we will be having at least one more source in the very near future. Yep, keep shooting. What's a great general doing coming out here? No, you doofus. There will never be peace between us. You will be erased. And your people will learn to speak Macedonian. It's an inevitable outcome. I'm sorry if it bothers you. Actually, I am not the least bit sorry. You will just have to cope. Very cool. Can make helicopters now. But more importantly, we are going to fascism. So we're actually losing one of our yellow policies by doing that. But we're gaining a what's it called? A wild card. So okay. Kablam. Oh my goodness. Fash it up in the house like it's 1933. Oh my goodness. Alright, anyway, we really need to use our brain. Third alternative is very powerful. It gives us culture and gold for our top tier power plants and science and military stuff, which we have a lot of, and we'll be having a lot more of soon, so that will only increase. Very strong. This is strong too, but we might be able to get something stronger out of that. Total War, actually, we've been doing a lot of pillaging and will continue to do so, so I think that's actually a very powerful one. Now, when it comes to what other policies we want, We get an extra Diplo policy because of the wonder, so this doesn't really change. We can get triangular trade for lots of cash, but you know what? I kind of want builders, right? We gotta find the builder policy. I mean, we're losing a lot of gold by not adopting that, but I think I want to do that. We can get that gold later. But yeah, we are going to build, we're going to go ahead and build 5 builders. And what we're going to do with those builders is everything in the world. So we'll decide on that when we get there, but for the meantime, we also need to repair the outer defenses. Okay. There we go. Very good, very good. Now that we've done that, go for Operation Ivy. Yeah. Nuclear submarine, though. We'll go for that. Then we'll go for that. Mechanized infantry, very powerful. Modern armor, also very powerful. So, and then giant death robots. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, we're about to get into endgame technologies, but that does not mean that we are anywhere near the actual endgame. Oh, no. Okay, so what you're going to do, Mr. City, is you are going to go ahead, build us a seaport. All these districts that we never bothered building, we might eventually, but who cares, right? Alright, so what we're going to do, now that we've taken Bursa, we need to refocus on Mexico City. So, you have a range of 4, don't you? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just have to come down to here, and that's close enough. Alright, our drone, we gotta get him closer. This guy has to come here. This would have been very hard to assault if this was any other point in the game. But being where we are now, it's actually going to be not so hard at all. Let's take him out. Come over here. Right. I wanted to make another artillery, right? After this, I should save up faith for cores and things, but... Alright, we have 2 drones, which will give us all division. So, we'll set up the one ranged guy up here, and then everyone else along this line. Also, we have Angkor Wat in our city, which is very cool. Yeah, I might as well do that. We'll keep him back, because he might produce more armies. We'll keep him in reserves to go after them. Oh, we can't pillage it. Well, we can pillage the other one next turn. Since we have that policy, it's going to be more powerful than it otherwise would have been. Happy about that. Let's see. Pillage for hella gold. Wow. Okay. You come down here. We're going to be in full pillage mode, which we'll have to do this later. Repair. Oh, look, a musketman is still hanging out from 1,000,000 years ago. Methone. You know what? We'll have at least one guy from Method Man to Pella. Because, oh, we have submarines. So here's what we're going to do. One of you will go to this area, because we might be able to pick off some civilian units with those. The other one, come down here. We're going to be joining the fun. And these, of course, will be able to be promoted very soon. Oh, we have a an extra submarine. Interesting. How do we have 3? Doesn't matter. Oh, we have 4. Well, here's what we're going to do. Everyone core it up. I wanted to keep them independent for, like, more uses, but if I have 4 of them, we're going to core them all up. Alright. So, this city is flipping next turn. So, it doesn't matter if we leave the city. Yeah, you go up here. This drone is going to let us see a whole bunch more stuff. And we're going to see what we can see with our destroyer. The world's first circumnavigation. That is a wild thing to have happen on turn 275. But now we know where our next targets are going to be. I don't think that Georgia is going to be particularly strong at all. So I think we're just going to be able to bulldoze his BS. Alright. Nobody can make landfall right now, apparently, but that's alright. We don't have to worry too much. Everyone just wait. Alright, battleship fleet, you hang out here. We will need you to take the city back. AT crew. See, we are assembling quite the forces over here. Oh, right, I wanted to combine them. Very strong. Very good. Okay. Let's probe forward. He'll be struck, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. And he's not on the water, but we can shoot. And we do have a harbor here, so that's very strong. Alright. Oh, we're down to +4 only. Oh, it's because that we don't have that one palace in place. Go to Bursa. That's fine. And you come on down towards Izmir. Same with you. We'll be doing some pillaging. And this will be a perfect way to round off this episode. I do believe... Oh yeah, we don't even have to... I tell you what. We'll be gangsta. We'll give him a shot on the way out. And that'll be all it takes for this guy to be able to walk in and seize the city. Kick ass. Alright, so we're going to keep the city. And we're going to, of course, we have to repair our defenses. We're going to go ahead, repair the granary, monument, sewer, build the flood barrier, and then we're going to build our special thing and a shipyard. And do you have a heart? Of course you do. Yeah, what am I saying? And that will be enough that we can just tell the city to go away for a while, and so we don't have to think about it. But yeah, look at that. Easy integration into our empire. And with that, we've come to the end of the episode, so I want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.